one other. So.
Hello, I'm Claudio Leverance, also from the Global Shapers community. And I wanted to know your thoughts about data privacy and health-related data. What do you think is the direction that Google will lead the health data in?
You know, the good thing about the healthcare sector, is that there are already strong regulations in place. As we think about regulating AI, I think it's important to leverage regulations where they exist. And healthcare has good privacy protecting regulations in place. As Google, we see a huge opportunity in healthcare. But when we work on healthcare, when we work with hospitals, the data belongs to hospitals, right? And that's how we approach it. Where we can, we encrypt the data, and the hospitals would have the key for it. But look at the potential here. When we look at an area like radiology, there are often times cancer gets missed, and the difference in outcomes is profound. When you take an area like lung cancer and you show the pathology results to experts, very often if you show it to 10 experts, 5 people agree one way, 5 people agree the other way. We know we can use AI to make it better. And so I think it's important we do that. But I think these are areas in which you have to do it with privacy in mind. I'm encouraged that there is strong privacy protecting regulation already in place, which gives us a framework to do it well. But I think healthcare offers the biggest potential, I think, over the next 5 to 10 years to really improve outcomes. And so we are committed to doing that.
The forum is working together with the Japanese government to address this issue, to find the right balance between privacy and access to the data. Now, if I look at Apple and particularly also your transition from at Google and your transition from now from Google to Alphabet, you are involved in so many different areas. I mean, Waymo, Sidewalk, and so on and so on. How do you see the future of the company? Is it a giant which sucks up everything, or how do you see Google in 5 years from now?
Look, we know we will do well only if others do well along with us. That's how Google works today. Through search, we help users reach information they want, including businesses, and businesses grow along with search. In the US alone last year, we created $335 billion of economic opportunity, and that's true in every country around the world. We think with Alphabet there is a real chance to take a long-term view and work on technology which can improve people's lives. But we won't do it alone. In many of the other bets which we are working on, where we can, we take outside investments. Yeah. These companies are independent, so you can imagine we'll do it in partnerships with the other companies. And Alphabet gives us the flexibility to have different structures for different areas in the way we need them to. If it's healthcare, we can deeply partner with the other companies. Today we partner with the leading healthcare companies as we work on these efforts. So we understand for Alphabet to do well, we inherently need to do it in a way that works with other companies, creates an ecosystem around it. This is why last year, just through our venture arm, we invested in over 100 companies. We are just investors in these companies, and they're going to be independent companies. We want them to thrive and succeed. And so, that's the way we think about it. But I think it gives us a real chance to take a long-term view, be it self-driving cars or AI, and approach it with a long-term view in mind.
So now one last question. You are now at the top of one of the 3 or 4, whatever you say, not only most valuable companies, but most powerful companies. You said you are an optimist. When you wake up at night, and you cannot sleep anymore, what worries you at that time?
You were pretty insightful. When you wake up at night, that is literally true. Yeah, I do wake up at night. What worries me at night, I think technology has a chance to transform, society for the good, but we need to learn to harness it to work for society's good. But I do worry that we turn our backs on technology, and I worry that, when people do that, they get left behind too. And so to me, how do you do it in an inclusive way? Just coming here, I was in Belgium and I went to Molenbeek. It's a startup incubator in Molenbeek. In that community, you see people who may not have gone to school, but when you give them access to digital skills, they're so hungry for it. Yeah. People want to learn technology and be a part of it. Yeah. That's the desire you see around the world when we travel, when I go to emerging markets. It's a big source of opportunity. And so I think it's our duty and responsibility to drive this growth in an inclusive way. And so that keeps me up at night.
If you translate it in the political field, I think the transition we have had is, in the first industrial revolution, we created new ideologies like Marxism, socialism, and capitalism. Today, I think the dividing line in the society is between those who embrace technology and those who reject technology. So you have also an important role as a prophet or missionary to explain that all those new technologies at the end are beneficial for humankind.
Very much so. Search at the heart works. It does not matter whether you're a student in Africa or you're a professor at Stanford. Search works the same way as long as you have access to a computer and connectivity. That's an equalizing force, and then that's how we need to approach technology over time. And I think that's the real opportunity we have.
So you don't have to, if I take your role, you don't have to sell only a product or manage your, I don't know how many people now, but you have to be at the outfront to explain continuously that what you are doing is good. Now, how much time do you devote to the third portion of your responsibility?
I think with scale comes that responsibility. I do see as a big role for us to engage externally, partner with other institutions, be it governments, regulators, nonprofits, educational institutions.
The forum.
The World Economic Forum, and engage. And I think it's a big part of what we do.
No, thank you very much to have responded to those sometimes critical questions. And we hope that we can continue this discussion in the coming years. And we wish you all the best in the meantime. And we all will use Google substantially in the meantime. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.